Ball Facts coming back at you again, and we gonna give you the facts. Have y'all heard about Quan VanPutten?
Quan VanPutten!
He made the JBA, but he never stepped on the court after crazy circumstances, and now he's back with a vengeance. A freshman at a D1 college, he's been going crazy. He's mad confident. He doesn't care about the draft boards, and he's letting everyone know.
I don't care if you're nationally ranked, I'll cook you. I don't care if you're an overseas player, I'll cook you. Shit, I don't even care if you got an NBA contract.
Dang!
I'll cook you. I'm saying this because at the end of the day, we are all human beings.
Facts.
No matter what level of basketball you're at, if I step on the same court as you, know this, I'm going to cook you.
Guys, I got a treat for you. You just seen what I showed you, right? The man himself, Quan VanPutten. What's going on, man?
How you doing, man? How you doing, Ball Facts?
I am doing great, especially since I get to talk to you. Man, you are going off in these highlights. You know, the last we heard about you was the JBA, so we're definitely going to get into that situation, what happened with that, and what you're doing right now, where you're at. Some people have lost track of you, but they better get in tune. And here on Ball Facts, we're going to keep the coverage, because what this man did in his first game, came back and dropped 30 buckets on him. We got to cover this guy. Like, this is serious. So just let everybody know, what team did you try out and make for the JBA?
I tried out for the New York team, and I was at the Brooklyn Stardome, which I had my basketball practice there this season for my college season. So what else? And I chose to play for the New York team, but we had 15 players, and then I got shipped over to the Houston team, and I did a training camp for Houston, and the story went left from there.
The story goes that you ended up not playing in the JBA, even though you got drafted to the JBA. Explain how that happens. Like, I don't even understand.
When I went there originally, I was in at the New York table team, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm wondering why my name not getting called in for New York. Then they tell me I was on Houston, so as I'm on Houston, me buy into what they want to do, and I'm a coachable player. I was like, coach, what you want me to do? Things in that nature, and I was work my ass off in training camp, because believe it or not, like, even though I play the way I play, I've been always training myself. I never had like a lot of trainers growing up. I had mostly my IQ and my love for the game, and coaches come here and there, but when it comes to like working on my game, I always work on my game day and night. So first they call me about my jersey, because everybody got their jerseys tailored to fit them, right? Like, I guess a slim fit type of thing, but I liked how the jersey used to like hang on me and the shorts. I'm from Brooklyn, so
right.
Like, they so it's like, all right, cool. I'm like, so they call me, Quan, bring your jersey to do that. So in my head, I'm like, okay, probably all of them got their stuff tailored. I gotta get my stuff tailored to look good. Cool. So I go to my coach's room, because my coach called me. Go to my coach's room, and I see a bunch of jerseys in the room from different teams. So I'm thinking, okay, probably all of them got to get tailored, but some of these guys, like, I keep seeing a new jersey coming, another jersey coming, and then me and my coach sat down. He sat down and said, unfortunately, we only have 8 guys on the team, and blah, blah, blah. But in my head, I'm like, what are you talking about? We already have 8 guys. What are you talking about? But I realized throughout the training camp, they kept bringing in new guys after new guy, but none of them was at a tryout. I was researching back to the other tryouts from other places, and they wasn't in there. They were just new guys that kept popping into the league. So, me being a friendly dude that I am, I went and asked some questions to the guys. I'm like, yo, what's good? Like, where y'all come from? Blah, 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 blah. They said, I just got a call up from Allen. I got a call up from LeVar, or like one of his front men, like somebody in the JBA called them up and it's told them to come play. They was already in college. So, and some of them players were like 4 stars, maybe 3-star players. And to me, I feel like with that, when that happened to certain players, because I'm not speaking just for me, I'm speaking for other players. So it's like that feeling when I got released, or and I hate when people say, I got cut, whatever, because was not in my shoes. Like, for me, grinding from literally the mud to get to that point, and to feel like, okay, I'm ready to make it, I'm ready to showcase my talent, I'm ready to take over, I'm ready to do everything, work my ass off. And then you go through the training camp, go through the aches and pain, go through the ice baths, go to the ice wraps and the cold showers and everything like that. Everything, you gotta eating right, you know, doing the right thing, listen to the curfew, follow schedule, everything. And then to get that like snatched away from me, it put me in a real bad dark place. It really did. Like, it made me want to quit ball after a while. At first, I didn't want to pick up a basketball ever after that. I didn't want to pick up a ball after that. Like, that's why I'm trying. Like, that's why I said I had to thank LeVar, because LeVar woke up a monster in me. He woke up the monster in me that I was trying to release. I was trying to release the same monster that you see. He got 30 and 15 in the JBA. I want to release that monster because those guys, they didn't have the heart I had. They didn't have the work ethic I had. I call myself King Quan, work hard for a reason. It's not just a name that sound catchy. I work my ass off, and a lot of people know me that been around, that been on the court with me, or been played against me, know, yo, Quan works hard. Every possession.
This is a crazy story. So to go from the feeling of getting that jersey, we saw the famous kiss, and then to be in a room, you know, the opposite. No paparazzi, not a lot of players, just you and the coach, and he's giving you the opposite information. That would almost sit anybody down for a little bit to like reflect on what they're doing and why they're doing it. And it seems to me like you didn't get cut because of skill, because they didn't even get to see really what you could do. You more so got cut because they wanted players with more clout. Like they wanted the league to have bigger names in it. So you didn't even get a chance to show them what you could do. But I think they will regret it. Like, I'm for real. Like, you guys, look at these highlights. Look at the guy's mentality. I'm talking about, like, bottle up what he got, shake it up. And it's basically a ball facts video, like not playing no games. How old were you when you tried out for the JBA?
I was 19.
19. And that wasn't too long ago. So what are you now, 21?
Yeah, 21.
21. And now let the people know what school you're at right now.
I'm at ASA College, Brooklyn, New York, downtown Brooklyn. Right, but not far from the Barclays Center, like a good 2 blocks from it, you know. So.
Okay, now that's a D1 school. Does it have good vibes? You like it there?
Yeah, I like it there. You can give me connections to other schools, and mostly a few NFL players came out of that school, you know. So it was like NBA players. Like, I don't really hear a lot of NBA players, but I'm about to be the first one. So I just trying to take it a day by a time, and you know, train and everything. And what I started doing to accomplish these goals, I have a lot of papers hanging in my room. So it's like I had like written a lot of goals down. I'm glad to say I'm accomplishing a lot of them. So, you know, I had to take little baby steps, and, you know, and God brought me back focused, because I'm gonna tell you this now, like when I was in that dark place, during that depression time and everything like the JBA happened, and then everything around in my life just started coming down like this, like just coming up. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? Why is everything going that downward spiral? And I had to change my mindset. I had to give this one more chance. And you know what? I promised myself this. I'm gonna give basketball everything I got to the very end, to see if I make it to the NBA, see what basketball does for me, because basketball brings me joy. It brings me a lot of peace that I didn't have in my life. Sometimes I wanted to vent, and you know, like being in the street, you have a lot of influence. You have a lot of influence, a lot of things guys in my neighborhood at my age bracket getting into that we're not supposed to be getting into. We supposed to be woke young black men, and we supposed to be wise, we supposed to be humble, we supposed to be showing a lot of love in this world, especially with this coronavirus going on. A lot of people over here, they sneeze, they don't say bless you. Like, there's no love anymore, and there's the lack of love in this. I'm telling you, the lack of love in this world is crazy. And then while I was in the JBA, I wanted to spread that type of message of love. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were so busy on who's better than who's this and who that. I'm like, no, just sit back and love the game that you're playing. A lot of people didn't wake up to play basketball. A lot of people don't even have the skills that we have. The gifts that we have, like to dunk, to shoot, and to dribble a certain way, or have a certain swag on the court, that's a gift from God. Ain't nothing that I had, like, of course you got to work into it, But when you start having fun with it, that's how the game can become a blessing in disguise. Like in those games that you see in the highlights, I was like being a monster, but I also having fun.
And that's a real interesting view you have, because I'm sure some of the guys from the JBA had to be salty, but you got released from the team early, and you just said, that's why I am grateful to LeVar Ball. That's crazy. Now, can you kind of like go into that mentality? And do you know of any other guys that got cut that had a different mentality?
For like other mentalities, like I feel like for others players that got cut, I feel like some of them, you know, they went on a different route. They just put the ball down. Like some people just play for fun. But for my mentality, when I'm saying I'm grateful to LeVar for him like doing that, and then cutting me or releasing me, whatever how you want to phrase it. Like I said, it woke me up to realize you can get things given to you, or you can work for something. Like you can get a regular 9-to-5 job, and just because you have a certain energy or a certain way you move, and people can just release you because you don't have the high qualification that this next man has. But you could probably work harder than the next man has, because just because he has all those papers and qualifications does not mean you will do your job greater than him. Because some people have all of these credentials and got all of these accolades and praise and everything like that. When you get on the court, you say they suck. I don't keep real with you. I'm for real. Like I played against a lot of players that's known in New York that has big names, and when they go against me, I'm looking at them like, show me something.
Who would you compare your game to in the NBA? If you can compare to any player, you know, past, present, whoever you want, who would you say your game is most like?
I idolize a lot of guys. I watched a lot of Kobe. That's why I got to 24. I watched a lot of Bron. I watched a lot of James Harden. Harden set that level for left-handed players. I ain't gonna lie, the swaggiest player I ever seen like in person was Melo. It was Lamelo Ball. Like Lamelo plays so chill. I'm not gonna lie, like I've never seen somebody play so chill in my life. He took some of his stuff. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he plays. I'm for real. Like he plays so chill and so smooth. But when I remember one time we did the training camp, we was working out together and doing the stretches. What me and him was talking. I said, yo, bro, don't you get sick of those cameras in your face every day? And he'd be like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, bro. But at the same time, like, yeah, like, cause he's cool. Like LaMelo is a cool dude. I had nothing against the Ball brothers, man.
You and LaMelo Ball, a game of 1-on-1 to 15, 1s and 2s. Not make it, take it. Who wins?
I'm winning. Like, I'm sorry. Like, LaMelo my boy, but I'm winning, bro. Like,
wait, how tall are you, bro? How tall are you?
I'm about to be 6'5". 6'5".
Okay, so he's 6'7". They say about to be 6'8". Got a couple inches on you. He can shoot. He can dribble. He can dunk. Like he's an offensive. Like offensively, LaMelo can get busy. So, you know, like maybe he can't guard you as well. But that's gonna be a tough matchup. I would love to see it.
Of course, that's the matchup I wanted to see too. I said the first game, I said if I'm going against LaMelo, I'm going at him like Patrick Beverly. I'm going at him like Patrick Beverly. You know what I'm saying?
Like Lonzo got done.
Exactly. I seen. Listen. When I seen Zoe got knocked down by Pat Bev, I was like, man, listen, those guys are dope, and I liked it. But
bro, when I seen that, I would have been like, Lonzo. Oh man, I wish I was Lonzo so bad at that time. It wouldn't have been none of that. Wouldn't have said none of that.
Exactly. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, trying to tell them, like, Patrick Beverly, he comes from the mud. That's why he played the way he played. But Zoe wasn't prepared for all that because a lot of players is that hungry. They're hungry. I was one of those hungry players in the JBA. I was like, man, I'm ready to eat anything moving. I remember they get on this court and just dominate.
They came from Chino Hill, so they didn't come from the bottom. But you know what? They come from LeVar. LeVar is what gives them their work ethic and the grittiness that most kids from the suburbs won't have. Like, they have some of that go because they come from LeVar. Like, they were playing it in the dirt that he in. You know, they're in a ritzy neighborhood, but, you know, dad's out there smacking them upside the head when they're not doing what they told, you know? I mean, now, when you talk about, like, the struggle, the grind, I got to talk about this Ball brother because he has a different path. Lamelo Ball, he has been underestimated. Now, he came to the JBA, ended up winning the MVP. So I want to ask you, do you think he deserved that? Do you think he's a good player? How do you feel about his grind of coming up, and do you think he's going to make it?
I mean, Gelo, for me, I met him too. I took a picture with him, and I remember when he thought he was going to get drafted to Phoenix and play with Devin, but it didn't happen. But when him grinding, like, I didn't hear his name in a long time, like in a while. So, but I heard he had like foot problems and everything like that. So hope he's doing good on his rehab and doing good on him playing. But for him playing basketball and everything like that, I feel like he could make it. He could work hard. I know he's one of those guys that I'm telling you, I could look at him like he's the odd one out. He's the odd one out. Like, his body is different. Like, he has a football body, but he could shoot the lights out. Boy could shoot and he can get to the rim. And I'm like, I never seen him really get bouncy. But I guarantee if he work on his legs, if he just get his legs stronger. Like, cause I used to have the same foot problem, I had ankle problems. He just gotta get his legs stronger and he gonna be a problem. That's it. Like,
you heard it here from Quan, ladies and gentlemen. He said Gelo is the real deal. And if you watch some of his new videos, he's got some bounce. He's in shape and he's doing his thing. How much better have you gotten from when you made the JBA to now you out here, first game of your college season, you come out and put 30 points on their head, 14, 15 rebounds. How much better have you gotten, and what have you got better at?
Man, wow, my shooting, being more patient, being a better passer, being a better leader, especially. And I got stronger body-wise because, like, we went through the workouts. I kind of, like, figured out where my weaknesses were in my body. So I got to, like, and when I went back to school, I was studying physical education. So I got to actually study the body, understand what parts of my body can work a certain way for me. I used to analyze my game. Sometimes, like, I should shoot around by myself and see what my go-to moves was. And then once I find out what my go-to moves were, I strengthen those muscles in my body.
Quan has next. He has next, y'all. Why? Because he has that mentality. Like, no days off. I'm going in the gym. I'm getting to work. No excuses. Forget the past, what I had. I got to get mine today. And he's unapologetic on the court. He will dunk on you. He will shoot on you. He will talk his trash. He will go at you defensively. 6'5". This guy could easily be a guard in the league. I'm telling you that. I got an eye for the talent, and not just the talent, for the mindset, for the work ethic. And this guy has it. Quan VanPutten has it, guys. Mark my words. All he needs is the opportunity. And guess what? He's not waiting for it. He's creating this opportunity. He is doing it. I thank you for the opportunity of this interview. I thank you for sitting down with the whole Ball Facts family and sharing your story. It is greatly appreciated. Keep grinding. Keep working. All right, guys, you know what to do. Go to shopballfacts.com to get all of your merch. And Quan, hit him with your stuff too.
Well, you know my Instagram. Follow me, KingQuan_work hard. You get to see all the latest clips, all my latest YouTube. I'm just trying to get on my stuff, get on my grind, get my face out there, and like I said, y'all gonna see everything, like from the basketball court to off the court. I'm gonna have myself a little video game raging series and stuff. Like, just have some comedy on the YouTube channel. So just do my thing. All right, guys, for the most genuine content on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, share this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that, guys. Until next time, Ball Facts again. Peace.